In the previous video, we have understood that the Pandas is a Python library which offers two data structures like series and data frame. In that video, we discussed about series. In this video, we are going to discuss about data frame. So what is data frame? So data frame is also a data structure that is like a two-dimensional array. So series is like a one-dimensional array. So data frame is like a two-dimensional array. It has rows and column. So let's get understood about more about this data frame by with an example. So first I will create one data frame. First I will create by using the dictionary. So first I will create one dictionary like with keyword name. In that keyword I want to store the values like Ankit, Arun, Bob, then Melon. So I have one dictionary, define the name, then I will define the age, keyword age, like okay, name, then age, 21, 20, 23, 20, 21, let's say 19. Then I have another column with marks. So I want to put 95, 90, 89, 75. Okay, this is my dictionary. So I want to convert this dictionary into data frame. First I will import pandas so that I can use that in my notebook. Import pandas as pd. Import pandas as pd. Then I will convert using pd dot data frame of a. So if I create like this and I want to store it in a one heading variable, that is data, let's say data. So if I run this, yeah, it executed. If now I check the data, let's see, yeah, it's got in a data frame structure. So this is called as data frame. It has rows and column. By default, like series, by default it assign index like 0 1 2 3 4 like that, and the name and age are the column heading. So if I want to give the index also by myself, I have to mention it over here like index is equal to 101, 101, 102, 103, and 104. So this is my index and I put it in a list because I have more than one element, so I have to put it in a list. If I run this and if now I run this, yeah, I got index of 101, 102, 103, 104. So this is how I can give my own index. So now my data frame is created. So after that, let's see how to filter the data. So how to filter and how to slice the data. So if I want to do get some information from the data, in this example the data is very small. When we are dealing with the data analysis or any other calculation or computation, we are dealing with the multiple data set, like data set with the hundreds and thousands of columns. Then we have to filter the data to get some basic information, required information. Then it the slicer will play a major role. So let's understand basic of how to slice this table, how to slice this data frame to get required information. So in order to slice that, we have two keywords like LOC and ILOC. So I will explain what is LOC and ILOC. Before that, I will do some slicing of this. So what's the name of this data frame? The name of our data frame is data. So if I slice this by using, if I want to get only the name, so I can directly give it as a name over here. If I run this code, I got all the name like Ankit, Arun, Bob and Melon. If I want one more like age, then I will call it as a, I'll put one comma and call age simple. But here I have two arguments, so I will put it in another list. So if I now run this, I got name and age. So what if I want to get the name and age? Here I getting the name and age for all the rows. What if I want to get the name and age for each, for particular index? Then these two functions are very helpful. So I will first explain with what is LOC. If I want to get the 101 index name and age, so I have to use here after data I have to put one dot and LOC here. Then after that within the bracket I have to mention that the index whatever I given. If I run this, I got the name and age for the 101 index, that is Ankit. The name is Ankit, age is 21, like that. We will get name and age for this particular column, which the index I have given. For example, in this, it has the index as well as the index that I have given. In the background, it has the index like 0, 1, 2, 3. If I want to get the information based on the index, then this function is helpful. That is index location. Then I have to use I dot. Here I have to use instead of 101, I have to use 0. Here in the place of the age and name, I have to give the actual index of this age and name. That is name is 0 and age is 1. So I have to give 0 comma 1. Let's run this. What we'll get? We get the same result. If I change this now to 101, it won't give the result because it is not an index. It's a index given by us. It's a key. It's a key given by me where I defined here. In the background of this, it has Python index. In the background of name, it has a Python index that is 0, 1, 2, like that. In the background of this, it has an index like 0, 1, 2. If I want to get any data by using index, I can use ilog. If I use the name that I have given, I can use log. So this is the two difference of ilog and clog. If I use ilog, can get by using that name and age. Like I will use the name, I will get the name of 101 item, that is Ankit. So this is how we can do slicing. So this is about the row part like 101. This is about the column part. If I directly want to get the row or directly want to get the column, I can just mention the name over here like name. I will get the name for all the observation like Ankit, Arun, Bob. If I want to get one more here, I will give the age. So as I have two arguments, I will give it in another list, in a list. So remember, every time you have one or more than one arguments like this, you have to put it in a separate list. Then only it will understand and it will give the result. So here I got one error because so age is in a uppercase. So I have to mention as it is because Python is case sensitive. Now I got the age and name for every observation. If I want to slice it like row wise, I have to use I dot ilog or log. If I want to use log, I have to give dot log. In the this, I have to mention about 101, that is first, and I put one comma. For run this, I will get this answer. If I want series of that, I can use code colon and 1012, like let's say 103. I want information from 101 to 103, and the information I want name and age. If I run this now, it will give the name and age of from 101 to 103 like this. So this is about basic of slicing. We can also give while slicing the we can also give the condition. If I want, I can give the condition like age. I want to give the condition to the age. Mention the age in the within slicer. Then I will put condition. Age is greater than, let's say, 20. If I give like this, it will give the result like true false means here the age is true, more the condition is true, age is more than 20. Here the age is not more than 20, it is 20. Here the age is 20, so it will give result like this. If I want to get actual value or the actual data, I have to put slicer to this data of this condition. Then I will get the actual data like Ankit, age is 21, 23. Like this, we can put condition within the slicer. So this is a basic about the how slicer works in DataFrame.